being good hosts. Do you have to being a good host to embrace the other, be nearby them, being good, double good, being, and to see something, to mind your tongue, the good, minding one's tongue, being good, and when you mind your tongue, you can see where it's going. And then you have to be right here. You have to be truthful and faithful, and to do that you've got to be here. And then lift out what's there. Is that part of being a good host? Recently, my doctor said to me when we were getting off the track a bit, where is this consultation going? My doctor was being a good doctor and staying right here and being to the purpose, and keeping us all on track. What? And she was devoted to it. What? And was lifting it out with the hard S. And then with the soft S, this could cut in again, consultation going, and could see again where we were going a little bit. The word going has three goes. En is a double go. He bears a burden in a sack. He bears a bundle on his back. He will go forth and meet what he has to meet, be it a mountain, or be it a mouse, or a mighty magician in his house. Do you dare? Yes, I do. Are you bold? Good for you. Now, what is this? I am curious to know. That is enough. To another I go. Beware of the spell that will roll you away. Let you neither rest nor stay. In the shelter of the trees, he can linger, take his ease. Now let me go through the great gateway. Go, do not stay, get out of my way. Breathe the fresh air, they're in huge gaps, crystal clear. I have now the strength to free my friends with fiery finger, my force to send. He wins a magic secret. Who can do a good spell? Wild wolf, be still. Wild wolf, be still. Who'll give his help? I'll give my help. And for his courage of great renown, he wins a treasure and a golden crown. To live, what does that mean? To live means with some way to want to lift things up and look at them. We need courage to live. Courage. Yeah? To climb the mountain, we need courage. And then we need to be also not just taking for ourselves, that's not living, but to give everything off that we have, to give it up. Or yeah, living. And if we have double G, we start to see where it's going again. The G. And what about reading? Do we just read? We read. Or with reading, are we going somewhere else? Out of ourselves. We go out and come back. We go out, red and yellow. Activity, equanimity, becoming progress. We go out and come back. And it becomes a bit more gold. What we had before, we see differently. And we come back down. Yeah. And that can also be with a double G, reading. And then there's one other called breathe. What does that mean, to breathe? If we are being squashed, or we're squashing others, we're not letting them breathe, not letting them be themselves, maybe. We can do this nasty in a bullying way, but we can also do it unconsciously because we're not nearby them. Nearby them, like the cat always gets nearby you. And that's why perhaps the word breathing starts with a B, the courteousness. When you're being courteous, you're keeping your veils there. You're being nearby, you're being courteous, keeping your boundaries. And then the B strengthens the activity, the R, 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 R. Red and yellow. Equanimity requires a lot of movement. And then we're feeling down through it with the what is this? And we can also put the G at the end. So we can also see where we're going. These are all questions that come up. And it's like they come up in our language, in our words. And it's like this ing up wants to be something. Like our larynx makes words like ear, almost becomes an ear or an eye or a nose or whatever. And the R at the end. So with this breathe, is not an abstract thing, but has many different elements. And the first one is that we are courteous and connect, but with our maintaining our island of light and allowing the other person their island of light. So, were we here before we were here? Were we? Devotion. If we're devoted to where we really are at this moment, we have problems with breathing. But did we have these problems before? Were we in our soul being polite, being courteous, being by the other? Or were we not? Or were we not? And if we're devoted to it, maybe we see that inwardly we were not, or by being courteous to the other animals, or being courteous to the land and the soil, which also can lift us up if it is looked up. Reel away, low and behold, round about, straw, round about, straw, into go, straw, into go. The r on its own is strengthened when there's a t-r. The t hits in, strikes in. And when you add the s, patience, to the t, str, and you put your arms Are we becoming stronger? The word strong. Are we masking up here, or are we unmasking what's inside us?